They can use the toothpick to screw it in and hold their sandwich together. It's got tons of pretend play packed into it.
Finally, raise your hand if you've ever found yourself searching for a toy small enough to take on the road in case of a public meltdown.
This is the Bears vs. Donuts line from Sepia. These are so fun. They're collectible beanbag toys, which are so cute. Each has their own personality, which is amazing. So kids will have a lot of fun collecting them.
And at less than $5 each, they won't break the bank.
You can just throw them in your bag, keep kids busy at restaurants. They have something to play with that's not a screen.
In Northern Liberty, Brenna Wyke, NBC 10 News.
Right now at 6, another day of trying to stay cool. Our intense heat wave continues across the area. Details ahead in your First Alert forecast.
Plus, Hollywood on hold. The actor strike is now in full effect. What's at stake and what it means for audiences.
And Lotto fever, the Powerball jackpot continuing to grow before tonight's drawing. But there are some things you should know first. The I-Team breaks it down.
This is NBC4 News at 6.
We begin with the hot weather and another round of excessive heat and air quality concerns. Good evening, everyone. I'm Carolyn Johnson.
And I'm Colleen Williams. The hot weather is certainly not done with us yet. Excessive heat warnings are in place all across Southern California. And not just the higher temperatures, but higher fire danger.
Hotter than that. It's currently 92 for Ontario, 93 in Riverside, and 100 degrees at this hour for San Bernardino. Let's talk about the heat alerts. We've got a heat advisory in orange for LA and Ventura counties and an excessive heat warning as well. These will expire later on tonight, but the excessive heat warnings for the Inland Empire, San Bernardino, and Riverside counties have been extended until 8 p.m. on Saturday. So here we go again with more heat across our region, and we aren't the only ones feeling it. Look at all of these alerts and advisories from areas in the Plains states back across the Four Corners through Nevada, as well as Central and Southern California. So the extreme heat does continue. A few things to note: that onshore flow will be pretty persistent at the coast, but abnormally hot inland. We've got some high clouds moving in from time to time, which is also increasing our humidity. And with that, over the next few days, we've got an elevated fire threat. We'll take a closer look and talk about it all coming up with your First Alert forecast. I'll send it back over your way.
All right. Thanks, Melissa. Of course, air conditioning isn't always an option, but there are some different ways to help you stay cool, and not just kiddie pools and hats. NBC4's Gordon Tokumatsu shows us some creative options. He's in Woodland Hills for us tonight. Gordon.
Yeah, Carolyn, air conditioning is not just great to have. You can use to beat the heat.
We are selling out every week.
We visited Franklin's Ace Hardware on Ventura Boulevard, where assistant manager Stevie Galloway and his colleagues serve some of the hottest customers in LA. We're talking, of course, about Woodland Hills' legendary summer temperatures.
Beat the heat, stay out of the heat, find ways to cool off.
Stevie says customers come to him with hacks of their own, such as facing box fans outward instead of inward to pull hot air from a room as opposed to circulating it inside. Or
something cool behind it.
Some opt for more low-tech hacks, such as the Arctic Air Hat.
It's very lightweight. It's 100% UV protection.
There's also Stevie's microcloth bandana, which he wears this time of year while racing around the store.
Hey, I'll take this off, soak it in ice cold water, put it back on.
The trouble is, air conditioning, even if you have it, can be costly to operate. People here are constantly trying to find less expensive options, and hardware stores like Franklin's are a pretty good place to start. Stevie points to his kiddie pool collection, which adults will buy just to have a place to sit and soak.
You just need to get in the water. The water has an amazing effect to lower the body temperature.
There are some online options like these that are pricier. They're called personal cooling devices. This one runs on ice, solar power. It's called the Icy Breeze. Cold water from the ice is circulated up through a metal plate, which then pushes cool air out of a hose and into your face. This device is the EcoFlow, which generates more than 5,000 BTUs of real air conditioning through these panels. Both devices run on batteries, which you can charge for free from a solar panel.